Hello again, my good friends. It's an interesting, yeah, part of this. I said in the last century be more of these since I now have the time to do them. I'm going to try to make them more bite sized. I mean, a lot of this major life stuff, and that's always been the consent, that's been my habit now. Maybe I can finally break that habit, make this channel, this diary, something more of an actual statement. I mean, because, like, right now, the crazy part of my brain, as I call it, is the dog. He's chewing on the chew toy, and the chew toy is the latest life event, which was getting fired. And really, it's odd this time because I'm way more aware of my own station. Like, how to explain that? Physically in the world, financially, just where I am here is a lot less stressful than where I lived. And so it's not nearly as frightening. I'm actually not so pressured to find work immediately, although I have some good prospects, also good things. But, like, so yeah, examining the blow to the ego that is getting fired, um, because it is. You think you're doing all right and blah blah blah, and all of a sudden, if something like this blindsides you, you're just going okay. Because yeah, I was at the end of a very nice, very positive. Man, I went into work that day thinking shit's gonna be all right, and yeah, well, shit is gonna be all right. I firmly believe that, but I'm just not going to be working where I was working anymore because no, yeah. I mean, in looking back, they gave me a warning. They gave me several warnings, and that's what it is: accumulated paperwork for the same complaint that I actually spent quite a bit of brain time working on because I recognized it as a bad habit that I have had from years and years of working. Um, it's a bad habit. I realized it was one of my little crazy loops. Your little things your brain does that sometimes you're not even recognizing that you do it. But yeah, I recognized it, and did my best to deal with the problem, but I didn't do it well enough. And in a moment of stress, I opened my mouth and said the wrong thing in front of the wrong people, and that was the final complaint paperwork that they had to fire me. So yeah, they're fully justified. We tried, both I and my employer tried corrective action to get me to stop doing that. I don't blame them at all. Not at all. That's kind of I don't know how you guys have ever been fired before. I've had it a couple different ways. I've had the company bought out, that I was working for. I've been just marched into the room and fired, and then, like, this time where they said, "Hey, that's the real that's job, that's workplace, that's you got to work with other people. You have to accept these things that when they tell you, hey, don't do that anymore." And yeah, sometimes you try your hardest not to do that anymore, and in the process of learning not to do that anymore and change your habits, you fuck up, and yeah, and that's what happened to me. I don't blame them. I'm thinking I'm getting over blaming myself. I mean, because my defense matrix is the whole, my my reflexive thing is to blame myself. So that's something that's a pathology that I'm still working on. But that's, I'll be honest. But yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, and that's kind of the point of this entry. For once, I can let my crazy run in the yard for a while and figure out. Maybe this was time for me to start actually working for myself. Maybe this was the final thing that needed to happen to make me go, yeah, you need to find self-employment or working alone type work because, well, I don't know. I think it was a good thing all in all. So yeah, probably be shooting a few of these episodes or something today. I feel like playing with my camera. Hope the rest of you guys are doing all right with your brains and your lives. And yeah, thank you for your continued interest in this little video confessional slash diary. See you next time.